But if I'm in control and I'm delivering the jab, right? I want to snap it every time. I don't want you to see the jab come out. Most people learn the jab and then stop doing the work to kind of improve it and get it better. Now, a lot of people just throw the jab just to throw it, right? They're not using any snap on the punch. They're not bringing it back right in the same line. A lot of people are pulling back before they throw that jab. You're giving it away before you even land the punch. And if you watch high-level fighters, everything starts with the jab. And I'll say this all the time. The biggest difference between a great fighter, a champion, and an elite fighter is how they use their jab. Now, the first mistake that you see with a lot of fighters when they're throwing the jab is telegraphing. What a lot of people do is when they're telegraphing that jab, they're trying to throw it with power, right? They're trying to throw it with power and they're not using their legs to bring the punch forward. They're using this kind of like load up and push back movement. You see it all the time. You see it with champions. Now, a drill that you can do to ensure that your jab is going straight forward and straight back and following that same line is the wall drill. So you're gonna find any wall or any flat surface in your house that you can stand up against, and you're gonna throw that jab just like that. What you're trying to do is throw the jab without your elbow hitting the wall, right? I don't want my elbow to flare out. So I wanna keep the same line as I shoot, as I come back. I wanna feel that motion. I can even step against that wall, step, but my elbow should not ever touch that wall. Now, a real jab is a snap. You're not muscling it. You're not pushing it into your opponent. You're popping it and snapping it back. Remember, it's a hot stove. The surface is hot. When I touch that stove, hot. Oof. So what I want you to do for this next drill, I want you to double tap on that bag or on a wall. You don't need anything but a surface. You're just gonna tap. You're gonna go, right? So if you're going like this, that's too slow. It's get your rhythm up. Now, the last thing that really ruins a jab is literally arm punching without the body. I can throw a jab nice and snappy like this, right? That's not a bad jab, but it's not a good jab. It's not a great jab either. It's just, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. If I want to make contact, if I want to deliver power and speed, I want to move my front foot towards the target. Every single time I throw the jab, boom, if I can, right? If someone's coming towards me, I can jab off the back foot. But if I'm in control and I'm delivering the jab, right? I want to snap it every time. I don't want you to see the jab come out, but I'm snapping and bringing that hand back and I'm crunching that bicep right back into start position. When my biceps are engaged, that's where I deliver the jab. I don't have to bring it back and deliver a punch. Anytime my biceps are engaged, that's the punch. If I want to deliver the punch, I'm gonna step with it as well. Boom, just like that. Bang, and then bring it back. I'm still turning that wrist every single time, right? That's how we get that little flick. You can move after, boom. Bringing your hand back quick allows you to go back on defense or set up another shot. If you notice in a lot of fights that are happening, the biggest difference between the two fighters is one fighter's jab is better than the other, but they still have the same skill level, right? If my jab connects better than your jab, I can disrupt all the shit you're doing. You might be stronger, you could even be faster, but if I have my timing right with my jab, pop, and I know how to pop it back and bring it back and then set up for every single time, bang, bang, right? It's really hard for you to get past that jab. Teofimo learned the hard way. He thought that he could get past the jab and then Shakur Stevenson was going to be food. That was not the case. If you have a strong jab and you both have similar talents, whoever's jab is hitting the best that night, more than likely is going to win that fight. So for the last drill, what I want you to do is a shadow boxing drill. You don't need any equipment for this one. You're just going to stand in your boxing stance, nice and even. Your back foot's not going to move, right? You're going to twist it. Your hips are going to open as you get to that target a little bit, but you're not going to move that back foot, okay? You're going to start here. You can move around a little bit, right? When you throw your punch, plant that back foot, step in, then step back. Then we're going to be here, step, step. Every time you throw, you settle your feet, you step in, and you come back out. Power punches in fights, but the jab controls the fight, okay? So if you have that jab on point, you're running it, you're practicing it, you're drilling it, you will become an elite fighter. It opens up everything else. Your jab sets up the cross, your jab sets up the disruption, your jab sets up angles, boom, boom, you can blind your opponent. It's a very, very important punch for a reason. Stick with it, keep training. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.